Have you ever dreamed of starting your own landscape company? Just imagine. The freedom of being your own boss, the thrill of creating breathtaking outdoor spaces, the satisfaction of watching your ideas come to life. The landscape industry is a vast world, ripe with opportunity. It's a sector that not only offers the chance to flex your creative muscles, but also the potential for significant profits. From lush residential gardens to expansive commercial properties, every space is a blank canvas waiting to be transformed. Owning a landscape company means having the flexibility to work when and where you wish. You're not confined to an office or bound by a 9-to-5 schedule. It's about breathing in the fresh air, feeling the earth beneath your fingers, and making the world a more beautiful place, one landscape at a time. So how do you turn this dream into reality? It's time to find out. The first step to starting any business is creating a business plan. Picture this, a roadmap that guides you through the wilderness of entrepreneurship. That, my friends, is the power of a business plan. It's a document that breathes life into your vision, showcasing the viability of your landscape company. Why is a business plan so crucial, you ask? It helps you understand the market you're venturing into. It's like a mirror, reflecting the realities of the industry. It shows you whether there's a demand for your services, the potential clients you could reach, and the unique value you can offer. Now let's dive into the key elements of a business plan for a landscape company. First off, market research. This is where you become a detective, digging into the who, what, where, and why of your potential clients. Who are they? What do they need? Where can you find them? Why would they choose your services? Understanding these aspects can help you tailor your offerings to meet their needs. Next up, competition analysis. Think of this as understanding the players in the game. It's about identifying your competitors, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and figuring out how you can differentiate yourself. Remember, it's not about being better, it's about being different. Lastly, financial projections. This is where numbers become your best friends. You'll need to estimate your startup costs, operating expenses, and potential revenue. It's like looking into a crystal ball, predicting your financial future and planning accordingly. Think of a business plan as a jigsaw puzzle, where these elements are the pieces. When they fit together, they create a clear picture of where your business stands and where it's heading. Sure, crafting a business plan might feel like a daunting task. It requires time, effort, and a whole lot of research. But remember, the more effort you invest now, the fewer surprises you'll face down the road. With a solid business plan, you're ready to move on to the next step. Now it's time to tackle the legalities and paperwork. This might seem like a daunting task, but it's a crucial step in setting up your landscape company. Here's your roadmap for navigating this terrain. First, you'll need to obtain the appropriate licenses and permits. The requirements can vary depending on where you're located, so it's essential to research your local regulations. You may require a business license, a contractor's license, or even specific permits related to landscaping activities. These licenses and permits are your green light to operate legally, so don't overlook this step. Next up is insurance. It's not the most glamorous part of starting a business, but it's critical. Think of it as a safety net. It can protect you from potential risks like property damage, injuries on the job, or even legal issues. Different types of insurance you might consider include general liability insurance, workers' compensation insurance, and commercial auto insurance. Consult with an insurance agent to understand what coverage best suits your business. Now, onto the business registration. This is where your landscape company officially comes to life. You'll need to choose a business structure that fits your needs. This could be a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a limited liability company, among others. Each has its own advantages and tax implications. Once you've decided on a structure, you'll register your business name with the appropriate government agency. This is also the time to get your employer identification number, which is like a social security number for your business. Remember, it's always a good idea to seek legal advice when dealing with these matters. It might seem like an extra expense now, but it can save you a lot of headaches down the line. So, take a deep breath, roll up your sleeves, and dive into the paperwork. Treat it as a rite of passage on your entrepreneurial journey. Embrace the process, and remember, every form you fill out, every license you obtain, brings you one step closer to making your dream a reality. Once you've completed all the paperwork, you're ready to start building your team. A successful landscape company requires a strong, skilled team. Let's take a moment to explore what this means. A landscape company isn't a one-person show. It's a symphony of different roles and responsibilities all working together in harmony. At the heart of your team, you'll need skilled landscapers. These are the folks who will be out in the field, turning blueprints into beautiful landscapes. They'll need to have a keen eye for detail, a strong work ethic, and a passion for the outdoors. Next, you'll need an administrative team. These individuals will manage your schedules, handle client communications, and keep the business side of things running smoothly. They are the backbone of your operation, ensuring that your landscapers have what they need to do their best work. Safety should always be a top priority, so consider hiring or training a safety officer. Their role will be to ensure that all work is carried out in a safe manner, complying with any regulations and guidelines. They'll conduct regular safety briefings and make sure your team is equipped with the necessary safety gear. Training is another crucial component of building a strong team. Your employees should be well-versed in the latest landscaping techniques and trends. Regular training sessions can help keep your team's skills sharp and ensure that you're delivering the best service to your clients. A team, however, is only as good as its leader. That's where you come in. As the leader, your role is to inspire, motivate, and guide your team. You'll set the vision, make the tough decisions, and be the glue that holds everything together. A good leader recognizes the strengths of each team member and knows how to utilize them effectively. It's important to remember that building a team is not a one-time event but a continuous process. It involves hiring the right people, training them, and creating a positive work environment where everyone feels valued and appreciated. With a good team in place, it's time to gather your tools and equipment. The right tools and equipment are crucial for any landscape company. Now let's delve into the basics. First off, you'll need your hand tools, like shovels, rakes, and pruning shears. These are your bread and butter, helping you handle the nitty-gritty of landscaping. Then, you've got your power tools. Think mowers, blowers, and trimmers. These babies are going to save you time and energy, making those larger projects a breeze. Don't forget about your heavy-duty equipment. We're talking about things like trucks and trailers for transporting materials, or even a skid steer for those hefty jobs. Maintenance and safety are key. Keep your tools in tip-top shape and they'll serve you well. Always prioritize safety. Your team's welfare is paramount. Investing in quality tools and equipment is not just about getting the job done. It's about doing it efficiently and safely. Now that you're equipped, it's time to market your business. The final step in starting a landscape company is marketing and networking. But why is this so important? Think of it this way. You could have the most skilled team, the best equipment, and a flawless business plan. But without customers, your business is like a ship without a sea to sail in. So, let's set sail. Your first port of call: online marketing. In this digital age, having a strong online presence is not just beneficial, it's essential. A well-designed website can project your company's professionalism and showcase your portfolio of work. Harness the power of social media too. Platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn can be a goldmine of potential clients. Post engaging content, interact with your audience, and don't shy away from a bit of paid advertising to boost your visibility. But don't forget about the traditional marketing methods. Print advertising, whether in local newspapers or industry magazines, still holds value. It reaches a different demographic, one that may not be as tech-savvy, but is just as valuable. Flyers, business cards, and vehicle signage are also effective ways to catch people's eyes and get your name out there. Now on to the power of word of mouth. Never underestimate the influence of a happy customer. Encourage your clients to spread the word about your work. Referral programs can be a great way to incentivize this. A satisfied customer telling their friends and family about your services is more valuable than any advertisement. Finally, let's talk about networking. Building relationships in your industry can open doors you didn't even know existed. Attend industry events, trade shows, and local business meetups. Connect with suppliers, fellow landscapers, and potential clients. Share your experiences, learn from others, and you'll find that these connections can lead to opportunities, partnerships, and growth. With a strong marketing strategy, your landscape company is ready to thrive in the industry.